going on, Star Wars fans? Welcome back. UnrealEntGaming here today, presenting some news, information, updates, and predictions surrounding Star Wars Episode 8 and the expectations I have going into the next film. Now, again, guys, this is going to be an opinionated discussion, so anytime during this video, drop a comment down below and interact. Let's see what you guys got going on. So, Star Wars Episode 8 has been confirmed for 2017, and personally, for me, there are so many expectations going into the next film. Now, first and foremost, one of my expectations are to see what kind of training Kylo Ren is going to receive from Supreme Leader Snoke. Supreme Leader Snoke said that he is going to go on ahead and complete Kylo Ren's training. What he means by that is unknown at this point. Several people are even speculating that he is going to receive lightsaber training or possibly deeper training into the dark side, where he's able to learn and even master the powers that Palpatine once had. But needless to say, one of my expectations is to see Supreme Leader Snoke in his entirety, the actual being behind the hologram, train Kylo Ren into perfecting his dark side powers. Another expectation is going to be seeing Luke Skywalker in action. I do believe seeing Luke Skywalker in action is going to be something that we are all definitely going to see. Whether he battles Kylo Ren or perhaps battles Supreme Leader Snoke is unknown, but I do think what's plausible at this point is to see Luke Skywalker battle Kylo Ren, just to see how the older generation can fare up against the new generation. Although, once again, we don't really know how Kylo Ren is going to return. He does have some nasty scars left behind by Rey. I do believe that Kylo Ren is going to be more ruthless than ever before. So again, another expectation is to going to see Luke Skywalker in action. Finally, he is back. The entirety of Star Wars Episode 7, if you think about it, was the search for Luke Skywalker. They were trying to find him, and now that they finally found him at the end of the film, he will be a massive helping hand into helping the Resistance fight off against the First Order. Now, the First Order has been heavily crippled due to the fact that their planetary weapon has been destroyed, so half of their army is completely wiped out. Again, we don't know what lies on the other side of the galaxy. We don't know if there are more entities out there that will appear. We don't know if Captain Plasma died. We don't know if General Hux died. A lot of these characters will be returning, but again, I do believe at this point that there will be an all-out war between the First Order and the Resistance, given the fact that the Resistance had 5 of their planets blown up, whereas opposed to the First Order had their entire planetary weapon destroyed. So both factions here have a reason to collide, and I do believe it's going to result in a bloody battle. I think there are going to be space battles. I definitely think there are going to be planetary invasions. In Star Wars Episode 7, they were pretty much after the BB droid for the map that contained the locations and the whereabouts of Luke Skywalker, but now that they finally found him, I do believe that the story is going to take a major twist and turn. Of course, they will begin shooting in 2016, which is going to be pretty cool, but needless to say, I do believe another expectation is the fact that we're going to get to see Luke Skywalker fight finally. Now, whether he trains Rey or not is unknown, because Rey does possess untapped potential, and she does possess massive amounts of power within her that can be put to good use. So again, we don't know the overall outcome of what's going to happen between Luke and Rey. Another expectation is going to be the reveal of Rey's background. Who is Rey's family? Like, who is she the daughter of? Is she the daughter of Luke Skywalker? Is she the daughter of Han Solo? Is she related to Kylo Ren? Is she Kylo Ren's sister? Perhaps maybe is she the daughter of Supreme Leader Snoke? Because again, we don't know. Imagine if she was. Imagine if Rey in some way, shape, or form was related to Supreme Leader Snoke. Although it may not seem plausible, you can't rule out that factor, because by some means, by some mere coincidence, that could be true. Although there are many things that lie ahead for Star Wars Episode 8 that will build up to Star Wars Episode 9, I do believe, I have that gut feeling that we're going to get to see the walkers. That would be awesome if we get to see the giant walkers return, because after all, Rey was living in one on Jakku, so if we get to see more of those return, that would be a classic Star Wars move. Again, those were very traditional, so I do believe we're going to get to see more from the aircraft side, from the mechanical side, seeing more TIE fighters and more X-Wings and stuff like that. So I do believe those are definitely going to return. In terms of there being a Death Star, I don't believe one is going to emerge. Again, the First Order had built this ultimate weapon, this planetary destroyer known as the Starkiller Base, and now it's gone. And in my personal opinion, I think it was pretty bad for them to take that out so early. I really think that the Starkiller Base should have been kept around for a much longer period of time, at least until Star Wars Episode 8 is over, and then they can go on ahead and destroy it. But again, they destroyed it in this film, so perhaps maybe the First Order has a more powerful weapon, even more powerful than that, somewhere out there in the cosmos. We don't know, but another expectation is to possibly see Supreme Leader Snoke fight someone. Perhaps maybe he's going to take on Luke Skywalker or Ren or Finn or everyone at the same time. Even though you can't rule that question out, it may not seem plausible, it's still out there that it's a possibility. Will we see more Sith? Will we see more Jedi? Again, you can't rule those questions out, because it is possible for there to be more Sith and more Jedi out there, even though as of right now we do know that Luke Skywalker was training a bunch of Jedi until they were killed off by Kylo Ren. That there could be more Jedi out there, somewhere out there, that are Force sensible, perhaps maybe people out there that exist that do possess the powers to become Jedi like Rey has. Again, like the possibilities are endless for there to be new enemies, and I do believe there will be an introduction of new enemies down the road. I do believe that they are going to introduce at least one more enemy to help out the First Order, fight off the Resistance, and I do believe that if that were to happen, that would help out the First Order, because then they have another member on their list that can help out, because so far we have Supreme Leader Snoke, we have Kylo Ren, and the next enemy alongside you know, Finn, Rey, you know, Luke Skywalker, Princess Leia, we have Chewie and stuff. So the odds are right now a little uneven because the First Order is down, but I do believe that we are going to have some bombshells dropped, whether or not be a new enemy, or if Kylo Ren has a massive upgrade to where he becomes so powerful he's able to take on everyone at the same time. I do believe that Kylo Ren's training will allow him to improve substantially, as opposed to Star Wars Episode 7, where he was still you know, flooded throughout his own emotions. He was still stuck on the past and whatnot. So I do believe Kylo Ren in Star Wars Episode 8 is going to be very ruthless. He's going to be just a killer, because I do believe that Snoke is going to seduce him even more. Snoke is going to give him a reason to fight and kill even more. So I do believe that's going to be a heavily influenced character right there, who is going to have every motive in the world to fight off the Resistance. I do believe that, you know, we're going to get to see Rey versus Kylo Ren too in Star Wars Episode 8, as opposed to, you know, having to see someone else battle Kylo Ren. I do believe Finn is also going to return. He was alive. One more thing that was referenced in Star Wars Episode 7 was the fact that there was a confrontation between General Hux and Kylo Ren when Kylo Ren was mocking his army, and he even suggested that they use the clone army instead of, you know, regular flesh people. And General Hux was telling him, hey, what are we trying to say? Like, my people aren't good enough and stuff. So maybe the clones are going to be back. Who knows? The possibilities are endless. But let me know down below, guys, on your overall expectations and what you guys would like to see in Star Wars Episode 8. Would you guys like to see Darth Plagueis make an appearance? Would you guys love to see Jar Jar Binks return? Would you guys love to see more of the First Order, you know, retrieve their army and create a more powerful weapon? Would you guys like to see the First Jedi Temple in its entirety? Let me know what you guys think down below, guys. Once again, thank you all for watching. If you guys are fans, don't forget to subscribe for all the latest news, information, and updates. That way you guys don't miss out on a single Star Wars episode. If you guys enjoyed the video, if you guys cannot wait for Star Wars Episode 8, smash that like button with the power of 10 million Jedi. Let me know what you guys think down below. Once again, guys, tune in for more, and I'll be seeing you all in the next discussion. May the Force be with you all. Peace.